Hey guys, welcome to day two of building a community platform in just 4 days. So, in this video, we are going to build a user authentication and build a onboarding for our admins as well as for community members. All right, so let's first see the Notion doc and let's see what do we have in our curriculum for day two. If you remember, we were still yet to set up our database, so let's do that first, and then we're gonna switch to Figma, and I'll show you the screens that we had to build in our Bubble application. So let's see. The first thing that we need to set is option sets. So for those who are new to Bubble, option set is basically used to when we have static values. So in this, as you can see, we have status over here, which is static. It's not going to change. It's not a dynamic field. It's going to be consistent and it's going to be a drop down. So that's why we're going to use and leverage option sets. So let's go ahead to our Bubble editor. Click on data over here. Click on option sets, skip the tutorial, and let's first start creating our option set. The first one is the status. So let's create that, which was published and draft. The second option set was user role. So let's create a new option set. User role, we have admin, and then we have member. Messed up the name. There we go. The third one is looking for. Now we're going to use this option set in our user profile in order to capture data about our members. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to copy this, paste it over here. Let's copy values one by one. So first one is build a product for my startup. There we go. Next one is automate work for my small business. And the third one is power process at my enterprise. It can be anything. I mean, based on what you want to build. Now, over here, NoCodersHub is mostly built for people who want to, build their own business of using no-code tools or without writing a single line of code. Now, your community can be different, can be anything. So just sit down, think through, create a nice, thorough database, and then only, start setting up the data types and option sets. I mean, you can use my data types and option set as a reference point for your database. Now it's time to create data types. So the first one is user. So Bubble by default already creates a user data type for us. So we just need to improvise it and add new fields. So let's see what do we have. So I'm going to click on data types. As you can see, we have users, but if you can notice, we have privacy rules applied over here. I'm just going to click on this and let's get rid of this. Now let's click on data types, user, and let's see. So we already have email, we have modified date, created date, and slug. Now let's see. I'm gonna head over to our Notion doc and let's see. So the first one we need is name, avatar, and one more thing over here. It's going to be looking for, which is an option set. All right. So let's start creating our data type for users. First one is name. So let's create a new field. This is going to be a text. Then we have avatar, which is basically the image. So just type image over here. There we go. What else do we have? About me. Again, this is going to be a text field. There we go. Post. Now, I just wanted to hold on creating new fields for user. Let's go ahead and create all the data types we have. So we have space over here. So let's create space. Then we have post. And we have course. Did we miss anything? That's it. Now moving to user. So just make sure you click on user and the type name over here is user. Now let's see. So this one is the post. All right. And as you can see, it's a list of posts. So in order to create list, all you have to do, just enter the field name as post. Field type over here is going to be our data type post. Now over here, as you can see, this field is a list, which means it has multiple entries. So in our use case, a user can have multiple posts. So just check this box and just create. Then we have enroll spaces, which is again list of spaces. Click on space, which is going to be a list of space. What else do we have? Enroll courses, which is list of course. User role, which is an option set. So from here, select user role as option set. And we are looking for, let me just change this name, which is again an option set. Looking for. We're done with user, now it's time to work on space. So we need space name. So let's click on space. Let's start creating space name, which is going to be a text. Then we have space tag, which is again going to be a text field. Space description, in order to capture description about the space. What are we going to explore in the space? Space cover image, which is going to be an image field. Status, which is going to be our option set status, and by default it's going to be draft. Every time whenever admin creates a new space, the status value is going to be draft by default. Then we have post over here, because a post should be tagged to a specific space. So I'm going to select post over here. This is going to be post. There we go. And this is going to be a list of posts, because a space can have multiple set of posts. And we have enrolled members, which is list of users. There we go. Now let's focus on post. So we need a post title. Click on post. Enter field name as post title. This is going to be a text. Post description. Again, text. Likes, which is list of users. And we have the space name, which is going to be just space. And lastly, we have course. So in course, we do need the course name. We need course cover image as well. Course description. Text field, my bad. What else do we have? URL. This over here is going to be a text field again. Status, which is going to be our option set status. And then we have members, which is list of users. There we go. So we are done setting up our database. So let's check this box in our curriculum. Now let's head over to Figma and let's see. So this is going to be our admin sign up, because I don't want to confuse you guys and the app. So we're going to create two different sign up pages. One is going to be for the admin and the second one is going to be for the members. So this one is the admin, as you can see, admin sign up. This one is for the members. Then the login page, login is going to be same for admins as well as for members. And then we have the onboarding. Now, if you notice over here, we are capturing the avatar, the name, headline also, and what you're looking for. I also missed one thing, headline over here. Let me just check if we added headline in the user. We can use about me as headline in this use case. So that's fine. All right. So without wasting any time, let's get into this. So let's first create the admin sign up page. So head over to Bubble Editor, click on design, And let's create a new page. And this is going to be admin dash sign up. Let's create a page. Let's call this as sign up no coders hub. Click on layout. Let's make this column. Width is going to be 1440. Height is going to be 800. Click on appearance. Let's change background color to our background color. Looks good. Now let's see the Figma file. So we have a group over here, and in this group we have different sets of group. So the first group is this, in which we have two text fields, an image, which is our logo. Then we have a second group, and as you can see, we have one more group inside of this, which is basically for capturing the inputs from our admin or members. All right, and then we have button over here. All right, and the spacing is 24. Okay, so let's focus one by one. Let's break it down. So let's first create this group. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drop a group over here. Let's call this group admin sign up. Click on layout. Let's make this, I'm just gonna go ahead with 480. I'm gonna center this as well. Click on page, center this. So whatever content we have on the page is centered. Height is going to be 700 for time being. And let's add a padding of 24 or around the edges. And let's also add a row gap of 24. All right. Now let's drop an image over here. And this one is going to be the logo. So from the asset file, just upload a logo. That's the one, the SVG file. Click on layout. Let's make it 32. Keep element aspect ratio fixed. And I want this top line. Then we have a text field, which is going to be admin sign up. I'm just going to copy this. And as you can see, font size is 24 and it's bold. There we go. And let's make it bold. Click on layout and check fit with the content. I'm gonna copy, select group admin sign up, paste this inside, and this over here is going to be join the no code revolution. And this is going to be 14 medium, and it's going to be our text color, secondary text color. So let's make this 14. Let's make this medium. Let's change this to a secondary color. Now let's group these three together into a column container with a row gap of 6. Min height is going to be 0. And let's call this as group heading. There we go. And now it's time to focus on the input fields. That is this group, this whole group. All right. So I'm just going to drop a text again over here. You know what? Oh, shoot. All right. I'm just going to copy this text, select group admin sign up, paste this over here. Let's call this as name. Now let's drop an input field, which is going to be name. Click on layout and check fixed width. Min width is going to be 0, height is going to be 40. Now let's group these two together into a column container with a row gap of 6. Min height is going to be 0, and let's call this group input 1. There we go. I'm just going to copy this, select group admin sign up, paste, again select, paste. This one is going to be email. And over here, let's enter the placeholder as well. Let's make this John Doe. This one is going to be John Doe @example.com. This is going to be an email. This one over here is going to be password. And before that, I forgot one thing. We need to name elements. Naming elements is really important. So make it a habit. So this one is input name. This one is going to be input email. and this one over here is going to be input password. So let's make this input password. The placeholder, I'm just gonna click on alt and 8. I'm on, like, on Windows use alt 8, on Mac you can use command 8, command or option 8, yeah, option 8. And this is going to be password. Amazing. Now I'm gonna select this two groups, right click, group them into a column. What happened? Okay, let's do this again. Group elements into a column container. That was weird. Let's make it 12. Let's call this group inputs. Get rid of min height as well. Now, let's see what do we have. So we have a button and a text field over here, which is already have an account to log in. So let's add a button. Let's call this as, oh, this is going to be sign up. Click on layout and check fixed width, min width 0, min height is going to be 40. I'm going to drop a text over here, which is going to be already have an account. So log in. Actually, no, instead of using a text field, use a link element. It's good for SEO purpose. Let's make this medium. Click on layout and check fixed width. Min width 0, min height 0, and let's center this as well. And let's make this black. Now I'm going to group these two together into a column container with row gap of 6, min height 0, and let's call this group CTA. I'm going to select our group admin sign up and make min height as 0. So the whole group sticks to the element. Alright, so now that we are done creating our sign up page, now we do need to create few workflows and connect our two different pages. That is our landing page with our sign up. Alright, but before that, let's do one more thing. I'm just gonna clone this for our members as well. Alright, but before we clone, let's set a workflow. Alright, so when user signs up, that is going to be the admin. Let's add a workflow. The first thing in the account, we're going to sign the user up. So over here, we're going to use the input emails value. Then we have input passwords value. Now we are also capturing one more additional field, that is the name. So click on change another field. This is going to be the name, which is going to be input name value. And we do need the user role, which is going to be the admin, because this is sign up for admin. After this, we want him to be navigated to a new page, which is going to be a dashboard for admins, but we haven't created that page yet. So let's quickly create that page. This is going to be dashboard admin. Let's create it. Again, from the destination, select dashboard admin, and data to be sent is going to be current user. Now, the moment I click on current user, is going to throw an error. The reason is going to throw an error because we haven't set the type of content on our page dashboard, so it's empty. So as you can see, we have an error over here. You can click on this and it automatically populates the type of content for our page. So if I click on this, I'll just show you. So as you can see under dashboard admin, the type of content is nothing, right? But if I go back to the issue, right, click over here, click on this, we have 0 issues. Let's go back to dashboard admin, design, and there you go. And we have 0 issues. All right, let's head back. What else do we have? Edit, go to, and last thing, we want to reset the inputs. Now, one more thing. Let's create a login page. So add a new page. Let's call this login, and we are going to clone this from admin sign up page. Now head back to admin sign up page, and when user clicks on this, I'm going to navigate this user to login page. And this is going to be an internal page, but you can navigate users to an external URL as well. All you had to do, just click on this drop down and select external URL. All right, so we are mostly done. Name, email, password as well. And then he's going to move to dashboard. Okay, now let's create sign up for members, which is going to be pretty simple because we are again going to clone things, and then we're going to focus on the login. So let's make this member sign up how it became sign up. We're going to clone this from admin sign up, and we're going to make few tweaks. So let's see. So let's head over here. So we have sign up over here instead of admin login, and we aren't using any logo. So let's get rid of this logo. Just make sure you're on member sign up. I'm gonna change this to sign up. Let's stick to join the no code revolution. That's fine. That's fine. Over here in the sign up, you're gonna edit workflow, just one single thing, which is going to be from admin, it's going to be a member. Because this is a member sign up. Let me just check. And this member is going to be navigated to a new page, which is going to be feed. I'm gonna call this as feed. All right, so from here select feed. Again, same thing, change the type of content. There we go. Reset the, let me just check. Reset inputs. Yep, that was right. Okay, so we're done with our member and admin sign up. Let's focus on the login. So head over to login. Again, let's see the design we have. So we have login, which is simple. Welcome back, no coder. Let's get rid of this image. Let's change this to login. This text is going to be welcome back, no coder. We don't need name over here. We just need email and password. So let's get rid of name over here. Let's change this to login. And let's change this to don't have an account. Sign up. And this over here is going to be navigated to our login page. There we go. Oh, sorry, to our member sign up. Now let me just check one thing. Okay, yeah. So instead of signing up the user, let's just get rid of this whole flow. All right. Okay. So the first one we are going to do is log the user in. Over here, we just need the email, input email's value. For password is going to be input password's value. After this, we are going to navigate the user to feed. It's going to be current user. And the third step is going to be reset inputs. Member sign up. All right, looks good. Now let's sign up our admin, who is going to be Blake, and then let's sign up our member as well, who is going to be Jason Thompson. All right. So first, let's focus on Blake. All right. But we are not going to do onboarding for admin or team members, you can say, but we are going to do onboarding for members. So let's, before we do the onboarding, user authentication, click on index, that is our landing page, and we do need to set a workflow, right? I mean, they are not going to type out the link. So when user clicks on login, we are going to navigate the user to login page. There you go. And same with this, join today for free. We are going to navigate the user to our member sign up. There we go. Now let's first sign up our admin. So I'm gonna head over to admin sign up, click on preview, and let's quickly sign Blake. So let me just show you the database that we have over here. So for users, we have nothing. So let's sign up. Shoot, I forgot his name. Oh, Blakewood. Blakewood. Wait, example.com. And let's sign him up. And we should be navigated to dashboard admin. There we go. As you can see in the link, it's showing dashboard admin. Amazing. Now, just one thing, I'm just gonna create a dummy page. I'm just gonna call it a test. And I'm just gonna drop, let me just make this as column. And I am going to drop a group over here. This is just for my reference because we haven't created the logout stuff yet. So just for testing purpose. Just gonna drop a name. This one is going to be current users name. Click on layout. You can skip this part, it's okay. It totally depends up to you. It's just for my reference. So I know who I'm logged in as. Email. And I'm just gonna drop a button. This is going to be logout. And I'm gonna add a workflow wherein we are going to log the user out, navigate the user to our index page. There we go. All right, let's first check the database. I'm just going to do a hard refresh over here and we should be able to see Blakewood's profile over here. Okay, we haven't set the avatar yet. He's set as admin. So over here, just upload Blake's photo. There you go. And I think we are good to go. Yeah, looks good. Just hit on save. Okay. Let's just update the page. And over here, I'm just going to change this page to test. So it shows that I'm logged in as Blakewood. I'm just going to log out. And let's work on the onboarding. And then let's log in John Thompson. It's John, right? Jason Thompson. I'm not good with names, guys. Forgive me. Okay. Let's work on onboarding. So for onboarding, we're going to create a new page, which is going to be onboarding. And let's clone this from admin sign up. All right. We don't need this image. We just need a text field in this group, which is going to be onboarding text, which is 10 semi bold. So let's make this 10. Let's make this semi bold. And the color code for this is 475467. I'm just going to copy this and paste it over here. There you go. This is going to be welcome. Oh, shoot. This is going to be welcome current user's name. So I'm just going to copy paste, and instead of Jason Thompson, we are going to insert dynamic data, which is current user's name. Over here, it's going to be tell us about yourself. So let's drag and drop that. Let's see what else do we have. So we have avatar over here, name, headline, and what are you looking for. So let's first focus on these three elements. So we already have name. We already have. Are we capturing email? No, it's going to be headline. Okay, so let's make this as headline, and let's change type of content format to be text, and let's call this as tell us about yourself, and let's call this about me. There we go. I'm just gonna make avatar. So let's make this avatar, and instead of using this input field, we're gonna use a picture uploader. So let's drop a picture uploader in this group. Let's make it 60 by 60. There we go. Click on appearance. Let's add background color, which is going to be full white. And roundness is going to be 100 because we want a full circle. And let's add our border color there, which is EB. For font size, let's make it 8, and let's make it upload avatar. You know what? Instead of 8, let's see how. Yeah, 10 is fine. 10 looks good. Let's get rid of this. Let's call this as picture uploader avatar. That's fine. We're gonna make this as first. So we have avatar name headline. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of this group, but before that, just copy this button, click on group admin sign up, and paste. I'm gonna delete this group, and let's call this as uh, group onboarding. All right. Okay, so we have avatar name headline. So we just need to work on what are you looking for. Now, in order to have this, we are going to use custom states. Now, for those who don't know, custom state is used to store data for a temporary period of time. So the moment you hit a refresh, you're going to lose the data. And the data in custom state is stored at a page level or on an element. All right. So let's first build this whole element, and then we'll work on the custom state. So I'm just gonna copy this, click on group input, paste, and let's call this as what are you looking for, right? And let's make a height of 150 because we need some space to work with. I'm gonna get rid of this input field. Now let's see what do we have for the element. So we have icon, which is inside a group. All right, 32 by 32, and then we had 24, and then we have text element. All right, easy, 60. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's drop a group over here in this group, and let's make it 32 by 32. Fixed height, fixed width as well. Click on appearance. Let's add a background color, which is going to be our primary color, but with an opacity of 10. And let's add a roundness of 5. You know what? Let's make it 40 by 40. Okay. Now head over to hero icons. But before you head over to hero icons, click on plugins, and let's install a plugin. You're gonna type for hero icon, and you're gonna download this one, which is developed by Minimum Studio. Just install this. Head back to design, and let's drop a outline text in this group. Let's center this as well, and let's make it 20 by 20. All right, so let's see in the design. So for the first list, we have a rocket. So let's head over to hero icons, and let's search for rocket. There we have. Just copy the name, head over to bubble editor, Click on the outline icon, and in appearance in this drop down, just paste the name. And there we go. Color over here is going to be orange. That is our primary color. Looks good. I'm just gonna copy this text, paste it again inside of this. Let's make this as black, and let's make it 12. Yeah. Now the first option is build a product for my startup. I'm just gonna copy this, paste it over here. Let's make it regular and let's make it 14 itself. Okay, now I'm gonna select this group and this text element, right click, group them into a row container. I'm gonna call this as card1. Click on layout. Let's add a column gap of 6. Min height 60, that's fine. On top, let's make it 6, bottom 6, left and right 12. Oh, you know what? Let's make it 12 all around the edges. I'm gonna select this text, center this. Let's also select this group card 1. Let's add a white color. Let's add a roundness of 6. Let's add a border color, which is going to be our border color. And let's see how this looks. Looks pretty clean. All right. I'm gonna select this group. You know what? Let's start naming them. I'm just gonna call this as group avatar. This one is going to be group name. This one is going to be group about me, and this one is going to be group looking for. All right. So I'm gonna select group looking for. Click on layout, and let's make this 300. I'm gonna select group card 1. Select group looking for, paste, again do the same thing. Now let's start naming them. This one is going to be group card 2, and this one over here is going to be group card 3. Now let's make few tweaks. So this one is the automate work for my business or at my small business. There you go. For the icon, we're gonna use shop, which is building storefront. Copy the name, paste it over here. And last we have power processor at my enterprise. Paste the name, select the icon. This one is going to be briefcase. All right. And now select group looking for. Click on layout. Min height is going to be 0. And this button is going to be save. All right. So for the onboarding type of content for the page is going to be user. Just make sure that. Now we're already capturing the name. So over here, the initial content is going to be current users name. Now, in order to have this initial content, just make sure the type of content of the page is set to user. Now, I don't want the members to change their name once they sign up with us. So I'm gonna make this input field as disabled. There we go. So they're just gonna upload the avatar, add a heading, and they're just going to select what they're looking for. Now, in order to capture this, we are gonna use custom state. Click on I, just make sure you have selected the page. Click on I. This is going to be looking for, oh, you know what, let's make it small. I'm just going to use LF, capital LF. And this is going to be looking for. Oh, you know what, yeah, fine. Let's use looking for. So when user clicks on group card 1, we're going to add a workflow wherein we're going to set a state, which is going to be the page. Custom state is going to be LF, and the value is going to be build a product for my startup. There you go. Now I'm gonna click on condition. Just make sure you selected group card one, and we're gonna define a condition which is onboarding, that is page, custom state LF is build a product for my startup. Then the border color is going to change to our primary color. Similarly, let's do this for group card 2 as well. I'm just going to copy this. Select group card 2 is clicked, right click, paste. And we're going to select the second one, that is automate work from my at my small businesses. Head back. I'm just going to copy the condition from the first group card. Select group card 2, paste the expression, and over here is going to be the second option. So when this is true, the border color is going to change to a primary color. Let's do the same thing. Click on appearance, add workflow, right click, paste. This is going to be the third option. Head back, click on condition, define a new condition, paste the expression, and select the third option again. Border color is this. Okay, now we do need to save this data. Now let's add a workflow on save button, which is going to be make changes to a thing. And the thing over here is going to be current user. Now let's add all fields. So about me is going to be, do we have input about me value? Avatar is going to be picture uploaders, upload avatars value. No need of enroll course, enroll space. Looking for is going to be onboardings LF. We don't need name, we don't need post, and we don't need user role as well. After this, we are going to reset the inputs and we're going to navigate the user to our feed. Data to be sent is going to be current user. Now you can see we have three issues over here. So let's see what are the issues. Okay, so first one is go to dashboard. Admin must be the last action in the workflow. All right, so let's move this and make it last. Go to feed must be last as well. Okay, fine. Let's make this last. Same for the other one. Okay, so let me just check the flow for our member sign up. Sign the user up, email, password, name is going to be member, reset, relevant inputs, member sign up. So I don't want him to go to feed. So right now we are on member sign up. So when he signs up, I want him directed to the onboarding page. So the destination over here is going to be onboarding instead of feed. There we go. Looks good to me. All right. Now let's onboard Jason. So let's click on preview. Oh, you know what? Let's go back. Let's log out. So we are on our landing page. If I click on login, it's going to be directed to login. Okay. If I scroll down and click on this button that is join today for free, I should be directed to member sign up. So let's sign this guy up. Jason Thompson. Jason T. Sample.com. Let's sign him up. There we go. I'm not able to make any changes to Jason. I'm going to upload Jason's image from the asset file. There we are. Let's see you at Beehive. I'm going to select this. As you can see, it keeps on changing. So I'm just going to select build a product for my startup and click on save, and we should be directed to feed. Now let's check the database over here. I'm just going to refresh and we should have two users, Blake and Jason. There we go. If I click on this, let's see his member Looking for is build a product for startup. We have name, about me as well. Amazing. All right. So let's see in our curriculum what we have covered. So we have set up the database, we have set up and design and build the sign up page, login page as well, design and build the onboarding, and we have set up the workflows as well. This was pretty easy and pretty quick video. So in day three, we're going to focus on the admin dashboard. So I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of what we have over here. So in the admin dashboard, as you can see, we are going to create this whole dashboard, and this dashboard is going to be a single page application. Alright, we are not going to build multiple pages. So as you can see, we can create unlimited spaces, we can edit them, we can create unlimited courses as well. The only thing is we won't be hosting them on Bubble, but we can do that. I'm gonna cover that in my premium online course, wherein you already know this. So just join the waitlist to get the early access discount. Trust me, I'm getting a lot of signs up. So just be quick and sign yourself up. And yeah, and apart from that, yeah, we're gonna create few edit pages for our spaces and for our courses as well, as you can see over here. So I'll see you in day three. Thank you guys. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you have any doubts, any queries, anything specific to your startup, to no code, to Bubble, to Zoho, anything, just drop a comment and I'll get back to you. Or else you can start a chat with me on Bill No Code Hustle.